Hey guys, what is up? It is Jim here, and today I have a new gun for you guys. I do apologize a bit about my voice, but let's just ignore that and get on with the SMG-11 from Rainbow Six Siege. So, this is a really cool submachine gun. I guess it's like a variant of the Mac 11, which I have made before. I've also made the Mac 10, so you can go check those videos out. So, yeah, let's just go over this gun. So we have the stock, which is kind of like a tube stock, I think it's called. Um, and it really is not a good stock, at least not the Lego one. I'd actually go as far to say it's a garbage stock, because this thing breaks constantly because it has to have this slit through it, because it's how it actually looks. And this would break as well, so yeah, it wouldn't really work too well as a proper stock. We have these pieces, which would actually be the hinges that you would actually be able to fold this stock. So you would then pull it up and then pull it to the side and it would go down. But one, I'm not that genius, and two, I have no idea how I would actually make it fucking fold over. So, yeah. There's a little sling mount there. And you can also remove the stock completely, which is how I prefer to have the gun, because the stock just feels like disaster for the gun. So, yeah. Anyways, here's the grip, which is quite standard, I'd say. Quite comfortable. Fits a 2x4 magazine, which holds a lot of rounds. I don't know how many because I forgot to go look at the wiki, but yeah, it's probably one of the reasons why people say that this is the most overpowered submachine gun, machine pistol, whatever it's called, in the game. So, at first when I made this gun, I had a magazine release here, which is like the standard Uzi one, but apparently that was incorrect. So I tried to make one in the rear, and it just ended up making a big gap here. So I don't think there's any way I would actually make a proper mag release, but yeah. I have the trigger right there, so you can see it's fit into a 5 stud wide space while the grip is 4 studs. We have a tiny rail here, which I don't know why it's there, but I guess it looks cute. We have some screws here, some pins. The barrel, which doesn't really have too much special on it. It does just look kind of good though. We have this railing piece, I guess, which is like stamped metal, where the charging handle sits in. So you can pull it back. And we have the ejection port right there. So it gets pulled back all 6 studs. So you can see in here how short the distance is between the rubber band and the attachment point. So that's why I had to use a blue one. So yeah, I know this gun's supposed to be open bolt, but there was no way for me to actually properly do that. So anyways, it has a rail on top, rail on the side, and of course the tiny one on the bottom. It has the front sight and the rear sight, and I'd say they're quite game accurate. So I definitely do like these sights quite a bit. Now there is a special feature to this gun, which is actually field strip. So I've already done the first step, which is take off the stock. Next would be take out the magazine. And then you'll just take a Technic pin and push through here. And also over here. Just like that. And then we can very carefully try to pull this up without breaking everything. And perfect. So, this is one of the first guns in like forever that I've made that can actually properly field strip. I guess. So, it is actually quite cool to have a field stripping gun again. I think the last one I had was the Magpul MOE AR-15. If you haven't seen that, you can go check it out. So you can see here how I made it attached to the 5 studs. I just used some jumper plates on these pieces and put them in here. And then we have a little open gap here, which is for the trigger. So if we grab the lower receiver, we can see how the trigger pops up a bit, and that's just because that's where the space for the rubber band is, because all the things inside here are basically closed walls. So this is the only place where I can actually fit a rubber band. So here we have the plate building technique, which was used to make 4 studs fit inside here. It does stick a little bit too much out, but I feel like it's alright because it looks quite good. This is at least better than if I used 1x2 slopes all the way up here, because then I would have a really weird upper receiver where it would look kind of like this. So this way I can get a bigger receiver. So yeah, really it was quite fun to make it field ship. So anyways, an exciting thing about this gun is actually the fact that I'm going to make a tutorial for this, because I did record some of the first hours when I was building this gun and take a couple of pictures during it, so that I would be able to see what I built and all that. So I'll actually be able to build this in LDD, hopefully, and then I'll put out some instructions for you guys to follow. This should work out in LDD since there's quite a bit of space in between here. But in the tutorial I will have several different files, just so I can make sure that it doesn't do anything weird like it did last time with the Honey Badger and the P226 and all those. Let's hope that this one will be more of a success. So that's probably going to be coming out in quite a long time, actually, because it's going to take a while to make the file, and also I'm going away in about a week, so I probably won't have enough time to do it. So yeah, anyways, that is pretty much it for this gun. Really hope you guys enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed making this, and I just kind of enjoy having it because it's fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you thought about the gun down below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys. Goodbye.